What's up, guys? I got some demos for you today real quickly on a super awesome workout that you guys can do. This is a full body workout. So we're gonna go from upper body to core to legs, and then we'll go back to upper body, core, and then legs again. And the way this workout works is you can do as many rounds as you possibly can for a certain amount of time without any rest in between. So you could set a timer for 20 minutes and go as many times as you can between these, giving yourself a set amount on them. Or you could even schedule, do the breakdown a little bit differently. You could actually do, say, 5 rounds for 5 rounds of this, doing a minute of each movement, followed by 1 minute rest at the very end in between rounds. So you would go movement 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then take 1 minute worth of rest. That would put you at a nice good 35-minute workout. There's quite a few different ways that you can break this down. It's really up to you. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and go through this. So we've got raise the roof push-ups, right? You're like, what is that? So we're not only gonna work our frontal pecs, our upper arms, we're also gonna work the shoulders right here. And this is a great body weight calisthenics movement. And what it does is it allows you to get a good shoulder workout without necessarily needing weights. So raise the roof push-ups, what it is, it's 1 push-up and 4 raise the roof. So this is raising the roof, right? So 1 push-up, 4 raise the roof. How that breaks down is you're gonna do 1 push-up, 4 raise the roofs, 2 push-ups, 8 raise the roofs, 3 push-ups, 12 raise the roof, 4, and then 16, and so on. So every time you do, however many push-ups you do, you times that by 4 for how many times you're gonna raise the roof. So if you're doing the sequence of doing this for an entire minute and then going ahead and switching to the next exercise, because say you're doing 5 rounds for time, you would do as many push-ups with the raise the roofs that you can do in 60 seconds worth of time as you build up. Now, say you get to 10 push-ups and you do 40 raise the roofs, but you know your shoulders are burnt. And you're just like, there's no way I can do more than 40. So you would ladder back down at that point, right? So you would go ahead and at that point, go ahead and step back down to 9 push-ups, do 36 raise the roofs, and then ladder yourself back down until your 60 minutes or 60 seconds is up. What this looks like. So you can do this a couple of different ways. Whatever push-up variation that you are at works for you. So if you've got your hands elevated and that's where you're at right now, that'll be fine. Whether you're gonna do this up on the toes in a nice flat plank position here, engaging the core, squeezing the booty, or you've got your knees down on the ground as well. Either of those are gonna work just fine. I'm gonna actually back up here to make sure that I'm in frame for you. There we go. So what this looks like is this. It's 1 push-up, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 push-ups, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are going to feel your shoulders start to burn out as you go through this. So enjoy it. It's a nice, really cool little fun move that I found over the weekend, so I wanted to share it. After that, another fun move I learned over the weekend, so I'm gonna go ahead and share it. This is called a log roll. This is great for your core. I'm gonna actually adjust my camera here just a tiny bit to make sure that you can see my full body when I'm down here on the ground. So, we've talked about hollow holds before. This is basically a hollow hold, and then we're gonna add a little bit to it. So we're laying straight down on the floor, arms are up above our head, feet are out, extended out in front of us. We're going to engage the core, right, and come up and off the ground. So our feet come off and our shoulders come off. We're pulling that belly button to the spine and really hollowed out here. Think of yourself as kind of a little banana. I always picture a little cartoon banana, rocking back and forth. I think I'm funny, it's okay. So anyways, so you're right here, and a log roll is you're gonna flip yourself up and over, keep your hands and your feet off of the ground, all the way over, and then come back. So these are log rolls. So that's the log roll. And you'll do that for 60 seconds as well. After that, we've got 3D lunges. So we're gonna hop up. A 3D lunge is just a dynamic lunge in that effect of it's gonna go forward, you're gonna go lateral, and then you're gonna go in reverse. So I'm gonna use my right leg so that you can see me on camera here. I'm gonna do a nice forward lunge. Again, nice 90-degree angle. My chest is up. If it bothers the knees, you can reduce that range of motion. You don't have to go quite as low as I do. Then I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna do a side lunge, keeping that chest up. I'm pushing that booty back, making sure that my knee tracks the toes. And then I'm gonna step together, make sure there's nothing behind me, awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a reverse lunge. Again, nice 90-degree angle in both of these. You do not have to go as low as I am, and then stand together. That's a 3D lunge. So for these, you can alternate, or depending on what you're doing, you can maybe do 30 seconds on the right side, 30 seconds on the left, or you can actually, if you plan on doing an even set number of rounds, you could do your full 60 seconds on the right leg and then your full 60 seconds on the left leg. Just try to make sure that you even out. You don't want to have 60 seconds on one leg and you don't do anything on the other leg. And then after that, we've got sit-throughs. So this is a very fun little dynamic movement. It's difficult, but once you kind of get, it took me a while, but once you kind of get the hang of it, all of a sudden it becomes a very dynamic movement that teaches you a lot of body control and a lot of stabilization. So it's a really good movement. I'm going to show you from the side. I'm also going to show you from the front. So what we do is we start in a nice tabletop position here, right? So my hips are on top of my knees, my shoulders are on top of my hands. I'm going to tuck my toes under, so I'm going to flex my feet to where my toes are under, and I'm going to lift my knees off of the ground by about an inch, right? So now I'm hovering just above the ground. So a sit-through, what it is I'm going to lift my right hand and my left leg, and then I'm going to turn towards the hand that I lifted up. So since I picked up my right hand, I'm going to turn towards the right. So I'm going to twist right here. Now, I'm keeping myself elevated off of the ground. My booty does not touch the ground here. I am hovering the entire time. And then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to go to the left. So this is a sit-through right here. You just go back and forth. Your core is engaged, and you're going back and forth. From the front, toes are tucked, knees come up about an inch, and then this is what it looks like just from the front right here. Options for this, rather than doing that twist, because I know the twist is where it gets kind of like, what way am I going? Slow it down, break it down for yourselves, try it a few times before you hop in, and if it's not quite in your wheelhouse yet, that's okay. It can be eventually. A good option to start with is just coming down, raising those knees up, right? So my toes are under, raising the knees up. I'm gonna pick up my left foot and my right hand. Pick up my left hand and my right foot. And just going back and forth. What you're doing is you're teaching your body to stabilize, and at the same time, you're getting more body aware as you bring up opposite side hands and knees, trying to figure out that movement. After that, we've got get-ups. So this is a fun one. So it's literally a roll, and then you're gonna stand up. So you're gonna be back here, you're gonna roll, and then stand up. Come back down and roll, and stand up. In time, and if you're already adequate, you could do this where you actually just stand up with one leg. So you'll be down, you'll roll. Oh, I can almost do it, but as you see, I have to drop my foot. I'm not quite there yet. The eventual goal is to be able to do it where you just stand with one foot. That takes time. Trying to even do it with your feet together. When you're first starting out, you may have to actually cross your feet to get yourself up. That's where practice comes in. So it's a nice dynamic movement. It'll help you with body awareness, and you just really learn how to really move and use your body in different ways with these movements. And then finally, we have lateral squats. So lateral squats, it's literally, we're gonna go down and do a squat hold. We're gonna take 2 steps to the right and then 2 steps to the left. Biggest key here is you gotta keep your chest up, push that booty back like you're sitting down in a chair, and you gotta get low. If you're right here, you're not gonna feel this. However, if you're down here, you're gonna feel this. After 60 seconds, you're gonna feel it. So you wanna get low, stay low for that entire 60 seconds as you take 2 steps to the right and 2 steps to the left. All right, guys, that's what I got for you today. I hope you have a lot of fun with that. Until next time.